I can't lie, I've been putting off this morning's run for a very long time. Been sitting in this chair, honestly, like I'm tired. I don't want to go run, but the job's got to get done, right? It's 10:30. I want to say I woke up 8:30, 8 o'clock. So I've procrastinated long enough. I got to get my ass up. I got to get going. Oh man. One of the biggest reasons I don't want to get going is because this is actually my official first ever track workout. I've never done any form of threshold training before. I've strictly done longer distances and kind of built up the long distance. I've never done threshold work. Essentially what it is a buildup of lactic acid in your body, and you purposely build it up and then rest and make your body recover. This makes you faster at longer distances while maintaining lower heart rate, better recovery. You do this once a week, maybe twice a week at most, but I'm personally doing it once a week. So I didn't really look forward to this day because I don't know what to expect. I'm assuming it's going to be brutal. I'm assuming I'll be gasping for air. So, you know, now that I talk about it, it kind of sounds fun, painful, but yet fun. So I need to go put on my shoes, put on some sunscreen, and just walk out that door. That way I start, because it is 10:30. It might take 2 hours to get done, so it'll be 12:30. I have to be out of here on the road by 2:40, so that leaves me with 2 hours of my day before work. So I've already kind of crunched up time. That's basically like 2 hours is the sweet spot for me to come home, eat fruit, lift, and then eat my meal for the day. So I gotta go now or later and miss out on other things I could be doing. Procrastination is not worth it. Just get your stuff done. Make this is not optional anymore because I am training for something. So it really gives me a driving force. It reminds me that like I need to keep training. So it makes it a lot easier to be consistent. But if you don't have something lined up, it's all strictly discipline on your end. And trust me, if I wasn't signed up for the race, I probably would still be going for it, because at the end of the day, I know that if I just do it later, because I am going to do it, and if I do it later, then I just miss out on lifting. And there's a reason I started missing out on lifting before when I would run and I got so skinny. And I don't want to get skinny this time. I want to keep my gains. I've built some pretty nice arms, so I don't want to get small. I want to stay jacked, but very healthy from running. So let's, I think no more to be said. Go put my shoes on, put some sunscreen on, and walk out that door. Let's get it done. We have made it outside. I'm honestly really not feeling this run. Don't feel like doing it, but I gotta get it done. So, ooh, there was a bee. Let's see. There's another big bee. These bees are massive. They are. How do you think they would react if they knew how much of their honey I eat? I don't think they'd be too happy. I guess I'm putting their hard work to good use, right? So, starting the run here. Options, workout. Today is Wednesday. Again, not looking forward to this run because it's 8 miles, 8.34 miles, and they are done very, very challenging ways, very high heart rate. So it should get done quick because my heart rate's gonna be higher, but I'm also resting a lot through it. So it's gonna be a tougher one. So may as well begin, right? Here we go. Gotta get my heart rate up. Let's go. So a little bit different. Usually I run on that side, full of dirt the whole way through. This time I'm running on pavement. Trying to get my heart rate up. I'm on my warm-up run. So I gotta warm up for 1 mile, get that heart rate up, get my legs warm, and then the real work starts. Likewise on the park, we're running on sidewalk as opposed to the dirt on that side. I'm 0.07, 0.06 away from starting my threshold, so things should get pretty challenging here. That's mile 2 on the threshold pace heart rate thing. Whew. Mile 1 was at 8 minutes. Mile 2 was at 9. So I'm assuming it'll keep dropping from here because my pace is only getting slower to maintain the high heart rate. So we'll see how the rest goes. I will say this is the first time ever while running that have felt like quitting, but I've had to remind myself to stay in it. So let's go. On to recovery. Got very little left here. Very low heart rate. Finished up 4 miles. Right after this, which is right about now, I got 1 mile again. High heart rate. About to finish up 2 minutes of walking. Boy, it's 2 minutes passed real quick. I'm exhausted. I'm really craving some water. I'm thirsty. Definitely a learning lesson. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get some water, some honey, some salt on the go, because this is miserable. Just finished up one of the quarter miles. Then I get a minute and 30 seconds of walking. And I have to go right back to it. 4 sets of this. And I get to have an easy run back home. Probably run at like a 13-minute pace at this point. I am exhausted. Ready to get some nutrients in me. Last lap done. That's it for threshold training. Just an easy run back home. Probably at a 13-minute pace. And go get some recovery going. Just as important as this training. But I will say, after today, I look forward to my next easy run. I feel like I could really push it further, because one of my biggest problems was really picking my feet up, getting my heart rate up toward the end of my miles, because I'd be so beat. So I'm hoping with me throughout this entire experience, having to pick my feet up and remind myself I need to power through. Hopefully that really passes over to my distance runs. So pre-run, I ate some kefir, some honey, maple syrup because I ran out of honey. Shoot, let me raise this desk. Yeah, so I ran out of honey today, so I used maple syrup instead. Had some kefir, and then I had some cheese. I woke up just unmotivated to run, in all honesty. I just really did not want to start. So it took me a while to get out the door. Eventually I did, because I know at the end of the day I will not run. It is just not something I'm willing to do anymore. So I ate some cheese to stall time, and during the time being stalled, I realized the time was flying, and now it's 1 o'clock. Got work at 2:40 to be out the door. So yeah, not a good idea to procrastinate running, but we got it done. First threshold based run. Felt great. I'm feeling good. Ready for the rest of my day. So I'm having some pineapple, and I did have a gold kiwi and a green kiwi as soon as I got home, because I was really needing nutrients. And I drank some water, because I felt like if I hopped into the shower right away, I would probably faint. So I made sure to fuel first. And yeah, now I'm gonna enjoy this pineapple. I'm probably gonna cook my meat now, in all honesty, because I don't want to rush my eating. I'd rather rush the gym, in all honesty. Because at the gym, I can at least superset things if I need to kill time. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this pineapple, then prepare my meat for the day. Because we need protein to recover, especially after a tough run like today. So I'm gonna get this pineapple down, and then I'll catch up with you on the next item I decide to eat. See you in a second. So I just tracked everything. After my meal here, I got 2 big beef patties, some heart, some liver, some kidney, beef, and then after I have those patties, tons of Maldon sea salt on there because I am like on the verge of cramping up. I was looking at possibly eating more fruit, but none of them are ripe enough. This one's close, but I'd rather just wait until they're riper. So I was considering on just making myself some kefir with some maple syrup because I'm out of honey. And as I was thinking about doing that, I remembered I have a ton of berries in there. So I think I'm going to have some berries. We'll see. I'm going to have some berries. Because I already have some cheese. I had 2.1 ounces in cheese, which usually is more than enough to keep me satiated of cheese. I love cheese. Like, it's a great snack. It's so rich and nutritious that I think that's why our body loves cheese. It's hard not to love cheese. It's just so gosh darn rich and nutritious. But I think I should get into these berries before they start going bad. So I'm going to do that. And if I don't find many berries to eat, then I'll have the kefir. Very unlikely that I'll have 400 calories in berries. So I'll most likely have some kefir. I'll catch you up on that now when I'm either done with my meat or when I'm done with the berries. See how much I end up eating. So my patties just came out. So far, I've gone through 1 bin of these blueberries and I'm at 6 ounces. So let me show you real quick. 6 ounces of blueberries, 1 bin there, and I got my patties. I'm gonna top off with a ton of Maldon salt from right here. Because I've been recently on the verge of cramping, I might go a little bit heavier just to make sure I get my sodium in, electrolytes, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these patties. I'm definitely gonna enjoy these patties. This is 1,200 calories in meat. Isn't that crazy? And some of it is organs. Like, that is amazing. So much nutrients, so nutritious and dense and good for you. I'm stoked. So I'm gonna keep the salt aside in case it's not salty enough. Add more salt. But I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll probably catch up with you when I have more berries picked out, because this is only 1 bin out of 6. I still got 2 more blackberry bins and 2 more raspberry bins. I haven't even gotten into the second one, so I'm 1 out of 6. So I'm gonna enjoy these patties and eat some berries. It is about to be 2 o'clock and I need to lift. I got a pull day today, so I need to get that done before work. So I'm gonna get this down and let's do it. So update on the blueberries. I had 6 ounces earlier and then 6.7 here. That was 1 whole bin of these. That's 12.7 ounces total. Almost a whole pound of blueberries. Also, it's 2:20. I'm not gonna do a back workout, unfortunately. I'm just gonna shrivel away today. So 12.7. That is 205 calories in blueberries. It's a lot of calories in blueberries. I'm gonna eat them and then see where I'm at. But honestly, this is probably a lot of fiber and this is probably it for the day. Yeah, I'm gonna eat all these blueberries and then I'll just eat blackberries or raspberries tomorrow. Also, the meat went by real quick. It was so damn good. I was really hungry. And I'm still really hungry. Like, I'm salivating thinking of these blueberries, so I'm gonna get to it right now. So I finished the blueberries. I feel pretty satiated, in all honesty. If I were to eat more, I would get uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I didn't hit my calories for a low maintenance. I hit my calories for a high maintenance, or for a low deficit. I hit my calories for a high deficit. And basically what I'm saying is my maintenance is about 3,000 calories. I usually shoot for 2,500 for my deficit. That way I don't affect performance too much. And I'm at 23 in calories. Again, this is all estimates. I don't weigh everything. My protein's at 144, my carbs are at 202, and my fats are at 110. So if I were to eat anything else I would try to avoid carbs for the day. I'd most likely try to get some fats in and a little bit more protein. However, right now I'm good. Maybe at night I'll eat some fats or protein and through the form of what I would think is cheese, kefir. Those are the main two that I could just kind of grab and eat. If I decide to do that, I will let you know. If I don't, then that is about it for the video. I'm at 14,000 steps. We'll see what I end up by the end of the night if I give you another recap, which I really should. I need to remind myself to recap how many calories I had by the end of the day, if I ate more, or how many steps I'm at, because I think that'd be good to share. Yeah, that covers it so far. 1,200 in just meat, 400 calories in dairy, and 700 calories in carbs, like fruits and honey and maple syrup. My honey may come in tomorrow. That'd be awesome. If it doesn't, then that's a bummer, in all honesty, because I would like it tomorrow. But yeah, 2,300 calories. We'll see how I feel at work. Right now I'm full, so I don't really, like, I'm not going to shove my face with food in order to hit my calories. It just is pointless because either way, I'm planning on losing weight. I want to get leaner. And I honestly think that through eating animal-based like this, at first I was eating everything. And, you know, it's advertised as you don't need to track your calories. So I thought, okay, well, let me just eat. Because honestly, I was not getting full. I was so hungry and I was really enjoying all the nutritious food on the plan. It has gotten to the point where I believe my gut is healing at a very rapid rate. I'm making sure to have a ton of kefir, ton of antioxidants through fruit, fibers through fruit. So I really feel like I'm getting tons of different bacterias, like the honey, and very anti-inflammatory. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, okay, actually, I don't really want to be eating that much. I actually feel really good. On my runs, I feel great. I'm going to start shedding weight by the looks of it. Like, I'm probably going to start losing a lot of weight, which is awesome because it's going to affect my runs. And with me having this marathon coming up, I really want to lose the weight. So it makes it easier on my knees, on my feet. Like, just carrying less weight is better for the heart. On top of that, I'm getting a new watch. I'm getting a heart monitor. So, like, I'm really excited about how everything is going. I got a nice tan on, a nice haircut. Like, I feel at my prime again. I feel very happy. I'm very happy with everything that's going on so far. And at the end of the day, I can only really thank the blessings of like the circumstance I'm able to be in to afford all these things, the job that I have, and to myself for being disciplined, getting myself out there every single day. Although today, obviously procrastinating has affected me not getting a pull workout in. So it's like, okay, I need to self-reflect. I need to be more on top of it because I put off my workout, my run. I didn't get to work out my back. So it's like, okay, tomorrow I will do better. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go on my run, even though tomorrow's run is gonna be a lot easier. So it's like it's gonna be a lot easier to get my foot out the door, my shoes on, and get on the run because I believe I'll be running, I want to say 5 miles tomorrow, possibly, if not 6 miles. I believe I'm running 6 miles tomorrow and then 5 the day after to kind of recover. And then I have a distance run of 10 miles after that. So, hey, I mean, I'm stoked, happy to be here, enjoying my time. I'm going to go to work, make some money so I can maintain my eating habit because all of my money is basically going to my rent and my eating habits. And I guess I've spent a little bit of a splurge on extra things that would make this whole experience feel better. But that's just because I went through a phase where I was working a ton, like I'm saying 180 hours bi-weekly. So that's 90 hours a week. To like, it was a lot of hours I was putting in. I would destroyed my health, but now I'm here to rebalance it. I'm here having a better balance of it. I'm being healthy in my ways again, and I have a little bit of financial support to splurge a little bit and really enjoy the process. So, not that you need materialism to be a part of it. Like, seriously, you don't need a lot to live such a great life where you feel fulfilled. If you enjoy running. If not, cycle, swim. There's tons of other ways to get cardiovascular health up. Boxing, anything like physical, where you're moving, gymnastics, do something like that. Got a buddy of mine that goes rock climbing. I mean, that's great as well. Get your heart in a good state, and it's crazy how much it affects everything else going on. That's my yap for the video. I do want to catch up with you, so hopefully when I get back home, I'm not too beat and I tell you my updated steps. But as of now, 14,000, I'm going to head to work. I get home and I am hungry, like unbelievably hungry. My brain fog was starting to come on. My stomach's grumbling. It is 10:40. I'm at 30,000 steps. Yeah, my stomach's grumbling. I would rather just eat. It's kind of a weird balance of people say to fast before you go into bed, like don't eat before bed, right? That's what they say. But then there's got to be like something to it. Like there's no way going to bed this hungry is okay as well, right? How many calories am I at? So today was an 8-mile run. So this is the most volume I've done in a very long time. And I'm at 23 calories. So I think the right thing to do would be to go to bed and just eat a lot more in the morning, right? I think so. I think that's what they try to tell you nowadays because your digestive system is affected a lot. Like going to bed shortly after you ate a little bit, get your digestive system going, which takes up a lot of energy and affects your sleep, right? That's what they say. So I'm going to skip out on it tonight, see how I sleep. I used to fast 6 to 8 hours before bed, and I slept pretty dang well, so we'll see how tonight goes. As for fruit, for tomorrow, I'm thinking some berries. I need blackberries and raspberries eaten because I ate all those blueberries, and let me tell you, I could tell I almost ate a pound of blueberries when I could tell I ate almost a pound of blueberries. Shit was coming out blue, quite literally. So I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to prevent myself from eating. Instead, I am going to knock out. I do have a little bit of a headache coming on. Oh, so it is quite a deficit today. Just makes me want to weigh myself tomorrow morning and see what I'm at. Because I do really want to lose weight. I do feel like it would affect my overall performance. Oh, speaking of the marathon, we are, let's see how many days out. We are officially 55 days out, or 45 days out. The tricky thing about being 45 days out is I believe you're meant to stop running a week before your marathon. So if that's the case, then that means I only have 38 more days of training left, which I could probably get a lot done in 38 days because I would say maybe I've been running maybe a month now. Just in a month, I've made a vast difference. So I think if I really dial in, I lose some weight, make me overall lighter, and I probably really increase my my time here. Yeah. Calling it there. 30,000 steps, 10:42. I'm going to end the yapping with my macros. I did mention them earlier, but just in case. 2,323 calories, 700 in fruit / honey and syrup, 400 in dairy, and 1,200 in meats. I got 202 grams of carbs, quite a bit, 144 grams of protein, and 110 grams of fat. I only got 18 grams of fiber, but goddamn, I thought I had more. I'm headed to bed. See you tomorrow morning. I believe my run in the morning is 6-mile run, I believe. So that'll be good. Something lighter. Get me to recover. See you, fellas.